All right, so before we get into the video, just want to shout out to all my friends, family that came and helped out with this project. It was a ton of work getting all this built, the siding on, cut, racks up, toolboxes moved, all the crap pulled out of these cabinets, getting the cabinets moved over and mounted. I mean, it was just a ton of work, so thank you to everyone that helped out. All right, today's project, actually it's more like the next couple weeks project. I'm off for Christmas from my day job for a few weeks, and one of my goals was to enclose this section right here and put up some cabinets. So I got Jovan here helping me today. What we're doing today is getting this long tube set on top of the wall, and that's going to be kind of the bottom framework for the wall we're going to build. It's going to look very similar to the other wall you can see right up there. Built that last year, and essentially yeah, it's just 1.5 inch square tubing and some roofing material, so pretty straightforward. First step was grinding this part of the wall down. So this part was sitting a little high. We had some damage a few years ago, so we had to scab together this portion of the wall again. And so yeah, just ground that down, and now the tube will sit level. We might have to put a couple shims along the way. So we got this all figured out. That's the right length. Next up is gonna be capping the end of the tube so nothing tries to live in there down the road. Threw some primer down on the bottom, or the part that'll be on top of the wall, just to keep the rust from happening. That fitment though. Finished up the frame today. Next up will be welding it completely, painting it, and then it'll be ready for siding. I just finished painting the frame for this wall that we're adding onto the shop. Just used some pretty generic Rust-Oleum, but I am particular about using satin black. It definitely doesn't quite fade as bad as flat, but it doesn't give the flashy look of gloss. It's a kind of a nice medium in between, and you can see the sheen that it kind of leaves up there. Just really happy with that. And then over the course of time, obviously the siding is going to go on this side, so fading won't really be an issue because you can't see it, but it looks really nice.
But it does a really smooth cut.
All right, wall's all finished up on the outside. We originally installed gray screws. I went back and got some white screws because they look significantly better. Added a little bit of trim here on the end just to clean it up. And then I probably will go back and paint those little bolts that you can see. Those are the bolts that are going all the way through the wall to mount the cabinets. So yeah, I'll probably go paint those white just so you can't see them. And then here's a shot of the trim on the side too that turned out pretty good. All right, now to reveal the inside. Super pumped on this. So obviously got cabinets mounted here, got my toolboxes moved out here, put up some pallet racking, moved my drill press and shop press over. Just super stoked with how this came out. It's a much better use of the space. And so over here is actually where my plasma cutter is going to end up going as well. It's like a 2x2 cut bed, but it can, I think it's like 45 inches wide, so it's going to fit in this space right here. But yeah, super pumped on how this came out. More to come in here, but we're going to keep evolving.